Please adhere to YouTube selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be making a 2-year update on my smoking history. You know what I'm saying? I made a my smoking history video a long time ago kind of thing, about 2 years ago now, as said. And we've also come quite a ways with the channel overall kind of thing. So overall, I think we're due for an update of my smoking history. I'm going to be covering how I first started getting smoking kind of thing, what led me to smoking and everything like that, what led me to making smoking videos and everything like that kind of thing, what my favorite cigarettes have been throughout the years, and basically everything that you guys, I feel like, might want to know about my smoking history. You know what I'm saying? I think without further ado though, I'm going to be going ahead and getting my Carlton Red cigarette all lit up, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to go ahead and start telling you guys my smoking history, you know what I'm saying? I think without further ado though, let's go ahead, get one of these cigarettes out, let's go ahead and get it lit up, and let's go ahead and start talking a little bit about, well, the topic of this video, you know what I'm saying? My smoking history. Yes sir, yes sir, you know what I'm saying, So, I'm just gonna start at the beginning. I started smoking when I was 16. Although, in all honesty, it wasn't really when I was 16 kind of thing. It was a month before my 17th birthday. So I started smoking then. And the first cigarette I ever had, I don't remember what brand it is, I gotta be honest with you, but the first cigarette I ever had was actually not a nicotine cigarette. It was an herb cigarette kind of thing. Not one of the psychoactive herb cigarettes, but it was a CBD cigarette, I gotta be honest with you. That was the first cigarette I ever had. Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. After that though, I kind of really didn't smoke very much until my 18th birthday. And I was like, all right, yeah, I like cigarettes. I think I maybe had 1 or 2 nicotine cigarettes kind of thing in the year it was until I turned 18 kind of thing, because the smoking age used to be 18, was 18 when I turned 18, and sadly, of course, it is not anymore. But when I turned 18, I was kind of like, well, I really don't know what I want to smoke. So what did I do? I hopped on YouTube kind of thing, and I was like, okay, let's see if there's any cigarette reviews out there. So I watched some of Nick the Smoker's reviews, and I was like, okay, cool. So I want to try I was trying to figure out what the pack was I wanted to buy on my 18th. And I decided I was going to buy an American Spirit Yellow pack. I don't have that pack anymore, sadly. I wish I still had the pack that was my first pack of cigarettes ever. I think I threw it away or something like that. I certainly do not have it anymore, but I ended up buying those, and in all honesty, I really liked them kind of thing. I was like, man, these are pretty good. I really enjoyed these American Spirit Yellows kind of thing. I wanted a light cigarette. I didn't want anything full flavored because I knew, having done some research on tobacco and everything like that, I was like, okay, I really don't want to have a bad experience with my first experience with tobacco and everything like that kind of thing. So what am I gonna do kind of thing? Smoke a light kind of thing. Smoke a light. I didn't want to throw up or anything like that kind of thing with my first experience, have a bad experience or anything like that. So I decided the first cigarette I'm ever gonna smoke is going to be a light. After the American Spirit Yellows, those were probably my favorites for a while, but really they were only my favorites because they were really the only cigarettes I had actually smoked kind of thing. And I wasn't really addicted at this point either. I just bought them for fun kind of thing, and I was just smoking whenever my friends were smoking and stuff like that kind of thing. So it was just kind of something to enjoy for me, at least. I was not addicted at that point, I would say. But later in the summer kind of thing, later in the summer of my 18th birthday, I tried the Camel Turkish Golds. And those were my favorite cigarette for probably about a year and a half. I gotta be honest, probably about a year and a half. I really, really enjoyed those kind of thing. And over that year and a half, I tried Marlboro Reds, I tried a bunch of different other cigarettes kind of thing, but I hadn't started making videos or anything like that yet. I went to college kind of thing. I had my freshman year of college, and I was just smoking during that. And that is really the point where I got addicted, I gotta be honest. My freshman year of college, I was stressed out kind of thing. It was a new experience, and me as a person kind of thing, I'm not so good with stress kind of thing. I like having a day that is not stressful every single day, I gotta be honest with you. I'm not really a good person with stress, and I realized, wow, cigarettes really help with stress. So as such, I started smoking more and more and more kind of thing, and eventually, I just got addicted, I gotta be honest with you. Eventually, I got addicted, and it certainly is what it is kind of thing. I wasn't really super addicted at that point. I would definitely have to say I was probably smoking 5 to 10 cigarettes a day, roundabout kind of thing, so it really was not like a pack-a-day addiction or anything like that. And in all honesty, I don't think I've ever smoked a pack a day, I gotta be honest with you. But at that point, as said, my favorite cigarette was the Camel Turkish Gold. My freshman year of college, that was probably my main cigarette I ever smoked. My first time going to a bar and everything like that. What did I have in my pocket? Camel Turkish Golds. Either that or Marlboro Reds, but more than likely Camel Turkish Golds. And around that point as well, since I was in college kind of thing, I was like, wow, I don't want to go out in the winter kind of thing, because it was getting a little bit colder as the winter came on kind of thing. I was like, wow, I really don't want to, well, I suppose, go outside all the time to have a cigarette. So what did I do? I started vaping too, which certainly made my addiction come on a lot harder, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. In all honesty, I wouldn't really say I attribute a lot of my addiction to vaping, but it was certainly a significant portion of my addiction at that time kind of thing, and it was certainly something where it was just so easy for me to hit my vape wherever. I could literally hit it in class kind of thing. I could just hit it in my dorm room whenever I wanted kind of thing. And it certainly did help that the college I went to, everybody in the building, everybody in the dorm building kind of thing, what did they do? They vaped kind of thing. Everybody vaped. Everybody and their mother vaped, I gotta be completely honest with you. So I was surrounded by it kind of thing, and I'm not gonna blame anybody for that. It was my own decision kind of thing. I'm certainly not gonna blame anybody for my addiction or anything like that. I'm like to think I'm self-aware enough to know that I'm the only one to blame for my addiction kind of thing. But it's certainly not something I mind having an addiction as an addiction, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I do certainly think that that was an attributable fact to my addiction, I will be completely honest with you. But after my freshman year of college kind of thing, I started being like, wow, I really want to get back into YouTube kind of thing. I made YouTube videos when I was like 9, 10, 11, 12 kind of thing, and I don't know exactly why everybody is pulling in here right now, but there is everybody pulling into this parking lot right now, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. But I made YouTube videos when I was like 9, 10, 11, 12 kind of thing, just funny, like anime meme videos and everything like that kind of thing, and I loved making those videos. They're so much fun, and I would post them on Reddit kind of thing. Some of them did pretty well. Some of them got like 10,000 views kind of thing, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. This is something I really want to do as a living kind of thing, or if I don't do it as a living kind of thing, I want to do it like daily kind of thing, because in high school, I watched like Casey Neistat and everything like that. Every single day after I got off school, I watched Casey Neistat and everything like that kind of thing. I love daily content. And I was like, wow, I really want to start making videos again, but what can I make videos about? And I was like, okay, well, what is something I'm already going to be doing every single day that I can make a video about? And I was like, wait a minute, I smoke cigarettes. I do that every day kind of thing. I am certainly addicted. Why don't I make videos on that? So, for fun, I decided to make a video or two kind of thing. And, well, to my surprise, they ended up doing pretty decent. I gotta be completely honest. I didn't even promote them or anything like that. I just put them out there, and over like the next couple weeks or so, I would definitely have to say, they amassed probably like 300 or 400 views. And I was like, wow, 300 or 400 views. Okay, I should make some more. So I did. I made some more. And I wasn't really making reviews or anything like that. It was kind of more like meme videos kind of thing. I think I made a video smoking a cigarette and playing Pokemon Go. I think I made a video smoking a cigarette and listening to Mac DeMarco and stuff like that kind of thing. And those were a lot of fun to make kind of thing. Those were a lot of fun to make. Certainly not what my content is today. My content has certainly changed a lot since that point. And I think this cigarette is just about done, you know what I'm saying? I think this cigarette is just about done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get another one of my Carlton Reds all lit up, you know what I'm saying? And I know I have not really been hitting my cigarette all that much in this video, I gotta be honest. So I've just been enjoying talking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But what was the topic I was on? Ah, yes. I think I was talking about the beginning of my YouTube channel and everything like that kind of thing. And I really started making videos, and I loved it kind of thing. I would go to the local park kind of thing, down the road from where my dorm was kind of thing, and I would make some videos and stuff like that. And I do apologize about any wind noise you guys are hearing. It is a little bit windy today, I will be completely honest with y'all. But I went to my local park, and I was just like, okay, I'll just sit down here. I think I had like a flip kind of thing, if you guys remember, like the flip cameras where like USB would flip out kind of thing. I was using one of those to record my original videos until I eventually switched to my phone, which I still use today. And I think I made like 10 or 12 videos or something like that kind of thing over the course of about a month. And then I stopped making videos for about 6 months until April of, what was it, April of 2020, I want to say. I want to say it was April of 2020. So I was making videos, and I want to say November of 2019, and I started making videos again in April of 2020. Now, the reason I kind of took a break for 6 months, one, it was because I just simply did not have as much time on my hands before, and I was just kind of like, yeah, this is something fun, but I can give it a little bit kind of thing. And it's also because some of the comments I had read kind of thing, I let them get to my head a little bit. I've certainly started caring a lot less now. If I cared a lot, I certainly would not be making content anymore kind of thing. I don't care what people have to say. At that point, though, I certainly did care what people have to say. And it was one of those things where it really hurt my ability to make content kind of thing. And it was one of those things where once I stopped caring kind of thing, it was so much easier for me to actually say what I wanted to say and make the content that I really wanted to make. I gotta be completely honest, y'all. And so I started making videos again in April. And I was like, okay, I have a lot of time on my hands kind of thing. College is now online because of, well, everything going on in April of 2020 kind of thing. And I was like, okay, I have a lot of time on my hands. What's the number of videos I think I can do per week? Because I was like, I really just want to start making videos. It's a creative outlet I love having kind of thing. Always have, ever since I was a kid, as said kind of thing. I love making YouTube videos. And so I was like, okay, so how many videos do I want to make per week? And I said, all right, I want to make 3 videos. So I started making 3 videos per week. I think I did Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Started making 3 videos a week. And about 2 weeks in, I was like, you know what? I'm not making enough videos. Let me do daily. So I started doing daily videos. And that's really where my channel, as it exists today, started really becoming formed, I suppose, kind of thing. That's where it really started getting its form from, kind of thing. I started making cigarette reviews. I started making cigarette challenge videos that summer, kind of thing. And I started trying cigarettes I had never tried before. I think my first review I ever did was I want to say it was either Newport or it was Marlboro. I can't say it. Marlboro Red. I can't remember. I don't know why I'm not able to say it today. But those were one of the 2 reviews I ever did. Those were one of my first 2 reviews, I gotta be completely honest with you. And those 2 videos kind of thing, I really enjoyed making those. And I was like, wow, this was so much fun to make. I want to make more, I gotta be completely honest with you. So, what did I do? I made more. And I said, I started trying cigarettes I had never tried before. I tried the Marlboro Southern Cut, which was my favorite cigarette up until, no joke, a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying? I tried the Marlboro Southern Cut, loved that kind of thing, and I said, wow, I had such a good experience with this cigarette. There has to be more like this one out there. So, what did I do? I started trying more kind of thing. And I said I started doing more challenge-style videos, and then I started doing vape reviews and stuff like that kind of thing, and basically, the rest is history. After the Marlboro Southern Cut, as said, after the Marlboro Southern Cut video, that was pretty much my favorite cigarette for about, like almost 2 years, literally, almost 2 years kind of thing, which was absolutely crazy, I gotta be completely honest, y'all. And the only thing that killed the Marlboro Southern Cut from being my favorite cigarette anymore was the Marlboro Virginia Blend. I just ended up preferring that one just a little bit more. A very similar cigarette, but a very different cigarette at the same time, and I just ended up preferring that one, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. And so that's pretty much what killed it. And I've honestly been considering lately, the Marlboro Virginia Blend is certainly a great cigarette, don't get me wrong, but I think I recently tried a cigarette that I've got to buy another pack, I've got to smoke another pack kind of thing, see if it's really my favorite cigarette, but I may have a new favorite cigarette other than the Marlboro Virginia Blend, I gotta be completely honest with y'all. But that's pretty much my smoking history, I gotta be honest. Those are pretty much my favorite cigarettes throughout the years. First off, it was the American Spirit Yellows, just simply because it was the first cigarette I ever tried, yeah, kind of thing. Then it was the Camel Turkish Golds, because, man, I love Turkish Golds, I gotta be honest. They really are, they're still one of my favorite cigarettes, my favorite light cigarette by far, I gotta be honest. Then it was the Southern Cuts, and now it's the Virginia Blends, I gotta be honest. I really don't know what else I could say about my smoking history kind of thing. I think that's pretty much about it kind of thing. I think that's pretty much about it. I don't really think I have too much else to say about my smoking history. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed this video, though. I got a little bit more of this cigarette left, so I'm going to go ahead and keep smoking the cigarette I'm smoking, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, I'm going to go and end the video right there, you know what I'm saying? But overall, no complaints on my behalf about this cigarette. In fact, actually, there are complaints on my behalf about this cigarette. It does not smoke like a full flavored, which is a little bit disappointing, but I do suppose it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I'm still getting my nicotine, so I do suppose I can't really complain, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much my smoking history, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much my smoking history. I think really the main reason I really started smoking cigarettes is because, well, I had the freedom to kind of thing. I didn't really smoke cigarettes until I was 18, because it was just kind of a pain to buy packs kind of thing. I didn't really see any point in buying a pack and getting addicted kind of thing if I couldn't buy another pack easily kind of thing. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just not going to until I'm 18, and that's pretty much what I did. And then as I just had that freedom, as I had the time to myself, as I moved out of my parents' house and everything like that, when I went into college and everything like that kind of thing, it became one of those things where it was just something I enjoyed. It made me a lot less stressed and everything like that, and it was just one of those things that I really, really did enjoy. I gotta be completely honest, y'all. And it's pretty much stayed the same. It helps me stay a lot chill kind of thing. It helps me stay very, very stress-free and everything like that. And it's just one of those things that I still really genuinely enjoy to this day. So no complaints on my behalf about that. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you guys think I missed with my smoking history kind of thing. I'll be sure to try to respond to those comments and go ahead and fill you guys in with that right there, you know what I'm saying? But I think without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and take a hit or two more of this cigarette and go ahead and finish off the 2-year update of my smoking history right there. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying, But yeah, I think without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out on the ground right here, you know what I'm saying? And yep, that was pretty much out, I gotta be completely honest here. So I think without further ado, I'm gonna go and end the video right here. Thank you very much for watching the 2-year update of my smoking history, you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and if you guys have enjoyed watching, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, everything in the description down below, you know what I'm saying? Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and until the next one, stay safe, and peace, never gray win. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying,